YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Crow. Welcome back to another vid. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure to follow me on all platforms at I am Cry. I had a call with one of my brothers in 1% Academy 2 weeks ago. And, you know, I spoke about this in my last weight vest vid, now that I think about it. But he's going through a breakup, you know, and we're focusing on his fitness and YouTube, right? So I was telling him, like, brother, you know, with content, if you want to move fast, you got to talk about shit that's uncomfortable, bro. Like, your next video, you need to talk about the breakup, right? And it was uncomfortable for him. He was thinking about it. He was like, you know, all right, I'm gonna do it. And he did it, right? He was extremely vulnerable in the video. And I'm very proud of my brother for taking action with that, right? And I was debating doing this video. You know what I'm saying? But who am I to lead my brothers and tell them to be vulnerable with their content of what they're going through and me not do the same? You know what I'm saying? And based off the title of the video, I know y'all waiting for me to get into it, but I'm getting there. So, you know what I'm saying? Fellas, you ever like ride a roller coaster and you at the top and then you got that feeling when you about to drop? I done had that feeling since I found out this information, right? So this happened Sunday when I found this out, fellas, what I'm about to tell y'all. So what's today? Monday. So this was yesterday. So you feel me? I'm working. I get to my last call of the day. You know what I'm saying? And my phone is on D&D unless you in 1% Academy or you like somebody really, really, really close to me, right? I had 3 back-to-back messages from 3 individuals that's very close to me. I'm not gonna put their names out there. And I clicked the first one and it was a screenshot of my ex pregnant, right? So I see that, and then I click the next 2 messages, and they both is like, dude, and the other one is like, guess what I just saw, right? So they was all hitting me up about the same thing. Mind you, I don't follow my ex. You know, she got me blocked. But obviously, people know we was together. She's pregnant now. People gonna let me know, right? And it's not that it is that she's pregnant, but I'm gonna get into that aspect of it. But she's pregnant with her ex, right? And I've said plenty of times on videos, regardless if the situation didn't work out how I felt about Shorty, y'all know, out of any girl I've been with, I definitely had the most feelings for her. I can say that. The relationship didn't work. It was some things she did that I didn't fuck with. Some things I did she didn't fuck with. But at the end of the day, if I'm being a real nigga, if I'm keeping it a buck, I never really fucked with a woman more than I fucked with her, if I'm keeping it a buck. So it's a few things that's come to my mind, fellas, right? And I made a commitment to this channel that I'm gonna be vulnerable with y'all. I haven't talked to nobody about this, right? The 3 people that text me, that asked me how I was doing, I kept it short, didn't vent about it, right? Because I made a commitment to y'all that when it comes to this content shit and it come to my journey, that like y'all are like a family to me, bro. So I wanted it to be fresh and speak my truth. Really didn't even know if I was gonna talk about it, and I'm not gonna be disrespectful to her and what she got going on, like put her name out there or dog her. This ain't one of them type of videos, but I will say my thoughts. So the first thing that comes to mind, fellas, is the timeline, right? So December, it was a text conversation. I told her like, hey, this isn't working out. She was like, yeah, you're right. That was kind of us breaking up, right? January, my grandmother passes away, right? There was different instances. I'm not going to get into the details, different arguments we was going through. I felt like she wasn't there for me for my grandmother passing away. You asked her, she felt like she was. Nonetheless, you know, she came to the funeral. You feel me? It was like putting her in a weird position because it's kind of like we broke up. But goddamn, this nigga grandmother just died. Let me try to beat her for this nigga, you know? Then that happened. Then February came, and I was like, yo, it's something I never spoke about this. February came, and I was in Valentine's Day is in February, and I'm like, yo, you know, I made reservations for us a few months ago, or a month ago for Valentine's Day. You feel me? Still got the reservation. I know we've been rocky, whatever the case may be. Mind you, we still living together at this time. I'm like, yo, you want to still go out to eat? She had to work, so she was like, nah, I can't. I got to work. Bada boom, right? So that weekend, she was like, you know, why didn't you try to do nothing with me for Valentine's Day? And I was like, what you mean? I hit you up. I said, can we go? He was like, yeah, but I mean, like, once you seen I was off for the weekend. And I was like, yo, I didn't plan on doing that. Like, at the time, I was like, really, that's when I was posting daily on YouTube. So I was posting every day. So I was like, yo, I didn't plan on doing that. I'm focused on the YouTube. Boom. Right? So my thing is, fellas, you know me, intelligent cry. For you to be showing, you know, you got to be 4.5 to 5.5 months, right? So really, it's a fucked up situation, however the fuck you look at it, right? Best case scenario, you broke the lease, moved back to Cleveland, went back to your ex and fucked them right away, and now you're pregnant, or you was really fucking around with him either at the end of our relationship or right when we broke up while you was still living with me. It's no way to know. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're showing it can be 4.5 to 5 months. She moved out in February. So, like I said, best case scenario, she could have got right to Cleveland and went to work with that nigga. Or maybe she was messing around. I don't know. Not sitting right with my spirit. That's one side of the coin, right? 2, maybe this is how my mind works. If I leave a shorty and I go back to somebody I was talking to, I was never over that shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done spent the block before, way back when I was in fucking college. And it was more so because I never was over that person. It wasn't like, oh, I miss this person. No, I miss this person because I never got over him. So to me, it got me questioning, like, I'm not going to, again, this is not, no, I'm not trying to get on the video and dog this young lady. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm too P for that. But to me, it's like, you, I'm thinking me and you locked in. Like I started the video, I told you, I had a lot of feelings for shorty. I'm thinking me and you locked in. But reality, baby, you was never over your ex the whole time. So was the relationship real? Right? That's another thought. Right? 3, it was some instances, fellas. This could be me reaching. I don't know. At the end of our relationship, she was just going back to Cleveland a lot. Cleveland is where she at now. That's like our hometown. She was going back to Cleveland or not. You know, and I peep certain things, fellas, that I'm not going to speak on, but I'm not going to. It's given that if I had to put my money on it, she was still messing around with dude. towards the end of our relationship, or maybe right after we broke up, you know. And I know that I mentioned before, best case scenario, she got to work right when she moved home, or worst case, while we were still living together, whatever the case may be. But to me, it's like, it's one thing to move on fast. It's another thing to move on fast and get pregnant. It's another thing to move on fast, get pregnant with your ex before me. You know what I'm saying? So that, to me, it's like, was a relationship real? One, two, like, how do you move on that fast? Right? I haven't moved on that fast. You know what I'm saying? And I'm reading the comments on the posts, you know, everybody like, oh, because the post that she made was like on some like, we both went back to our own journeys and God brought us back together, you know, because they've been broken up for some time. So it was kind of like, I don't think she was sending shots with the caption. I genuinely don't. I can take my emotions out of it and look at things from a particular view. I don't think she was trying to be funny with the caption. I think she was genuinely happy she was pregnant and having a baby with her ex. I do think that. But the caption more so said, you know, we went through our own journeys and God brought us back together. I'm reading the comments, people in the comments like, yo, I'm so happy you found your soulmate. I'm gonna keep it a buck, fellas. At one time, I thought she was my soulmate, bro. This ain't one of them videos where I'm about to act like shit ain't bothering me. I'm fucked up right now. If I'm keeping it a bean, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, I've had the most success this year, and I've also been through the most pain this year, right? December, we break up, okay? January, grandmother passes away. Rarely speak about that, fellas, but it's something that's still, like, I've never lost nobody that close to me, right? February comes, lose my job, she move out, right? Just back-to-back events. Then you fast forward to a month ago, right? My best male friend fucking with a chick I used to really like and mess with. Like, and when I say my male best friend, fellas, like best man at my wedding, right? Fucking with a chick I used to mess with, had to cut him off, right? Then, like, never spoke about this situation. There was another female friend I had that I had to cut off. Let me let this lady walk past. There's another female that I had to cut off that was like probably my closest friend ever. And it was cause like she was a mutual friend with me and my ex. And I'm not gonna get into the details out of respect for her, but I felt like she was kind of playing both sides with me and her and not really being a real friend to me. So I had to cut her off. So you're like, Cry, okay, what are you trying to tell me? I'm trying to tell you, losing my job, grandma passing away, breakup, losing two of my closest best friends. And when I say, fellas, my closest friends, these were my closest friends. One of them I was 15 years in with. The other one I was 10 years in with. Had to cut them both off for different reasons, right? I say all that to say, this has been my most successful month in business so far. I'm not a person that likes to get on here and boast my numbers. That's not what I'm here to do, fellas. But what I can say is that within the 5 months I've been in business, I've made more than what it used to take me a year to make with 1% Academy. You know what I'm saying? And a couple more takeaways before I let y'all go. There is no success without suffering, right? I done suffered more than any time in my fucking life. To me, bro, honestly, even when I was a skinny dweeb, even when I lost my job the other times, like the feeling I got right now recording this video, fellas, I ain't felt in a long ass time, bro. Or I don't know if I ever felt it this bad in my fucking life, right? But it's needed, right? It tells the most about your character. Y'all motherfuckers know me. Y'all know I'm about to turn the fuck up even more, right? I'm gonna let you go past. I'm yelling and cussing. I don't want to say too much.
No, you good.
Thank you. Y'all know me though, right? Add it to the list of hate. You feel what I'm saying? And that's actually exactly what one of the people that text me what happened said to do. But you know, it's different. The list of hate always hit for me, fellas. Y'all know I speak a lot about the pain, reminding yourself of that motherfucking pain to get in that mode. Every man has that competitive drive. Y'all know I say that, right? But it's a lot different when the pain is fresh. It's a lot different when it just happened, right? And fortunately for y'all haven't seen me in that mode. You haven't. Y'all seen me, I lose my job. You feel me? I go through a breakup, but fellas, this is a lot different, right? And I'm gonna turn the pain into power, because I was talking to my brother in 1% Academy about it. Fellas, one thing you gotta understand, when women do things like this, it's like them saying you wasn't him, in a way, right? It's like them saying, like, I can find better. In a way, that's how I take it, right? It's a lot of other thoughts, like, damn, was she cheating? Damn, how did you move on that fast? Damn, was you ever over your ex? Yeah, them is my thoughts. But at the end of the day, fellas, she didn't think I could become what I'm about to become. That's how I take it. Call me crazy, call me nuts, call me toxic, call me whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel, right? And the situation's so fresh, I'm probably not even getting all of my thoughts out, because it's so fresh. Fellas, I just found this out last night. I'm about to get this video posted tonight. I'm not about to waste no time. But, you know, I speak about not having to get in that mode, because you should always be in that mode as a man. You know what I'm saying? Might have contradicted myself with that, because as much as a mode that I was in, making the money I'm making, having the success with my business that I'm having, getting my brother's results, right? Really, from a purpose standpoint, the most fulfilled I've ever been in my life. As locked in as I've been, fellas. You know, they speak on the 4 levels of action, man. There might be a 5th for how I'm feeling right now, or how I'm about to feel, right? Because as I mentioned before, reading that list of hate, it hits. I feel every situation when the jobs let me go, chicks from the past, I feel it all. I do. But it's different when shit is fresh. It's different when shit just happened, brother. Right? And I promise you, man, whether it's a YouTube video, whether it's me updating y'all on my business, whether it's this content I post on Instagram, I'm not gonna say too much, man. I'm not gonna say too much, right? But I'd be lying if I came on this video right now and said, you know, I'm not hurt, feeling some kind of way. I am. But you wanna know what the difference is, fellas? Most niggas would fold. Most niggas would, I'm about to beat my dick every day. My ex is pregnant with her ex. I'm about to drink, I'm about to smoke, I'm about to skip the gym. Man, oh man, oh man. It's a good thing I'm not a lot of niggas, man. It's a good thing that I'm the fucking chosen one, right? And, you know, I'm a firm believer, fellas, that everything happens for a reason, man. Like, even the timing, like, because when I first found out, I'm the type, like, my pain tolerance has shifted. Stuff that would take me a week to get over or a week to just soak in probably takes me 24 hours, right? So last night, I was fucked up. You feel me? I'm a little bit better today, right? But I had to call my brother John Mark today, right? I had to call my brother John Mark, and this call was scheduled before I found out, right? Even me, I spoke on my last vlog, my call to join 100X, to do what I do now, to invest my last in the mentorship, I canceled that call, fellas, right? And then John reached out, and then I was like, damn, let me reschedule it, right? I don't think nothing is a coincidence. Even from the mastermind being in Texas and me touching the BMW and the Urus at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? Me picking up my camera and making a YouTube, me moving to Dallas, me losing my job. Nothing is coincidental with this shit, right? And I know it's not, because in the beginning of my vlog, for those that watched my last vlog, I said it's something about this month that's firing me up. And I know it's gonna be one of my best months ever in regards to my business. And I've had the best 10 days, what's today, the fucking 11th, 12th? These have been the best 12 days I've been in business. But God was like, nah, he need that. He need a new level to tap into. Here I am. And I know a lot of my 1% Academy brothers that I talk to about this is expecting me to just go nuts on this video. I have a lot of emotion. Nah. You know, but before Mike, Brian, and Kobe, before they get on the court, they calm. You know, they smooth. Right? They don't need to do all that rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? Situation happen, accept it, and turn the pain into power, doggy. Like I always fucking do, right? Like I always fucking do. Every time some adversity hit with a person, right? With a job, with a family member, with a death in the family, I never fold. So why the fuck would I fold now? Huh? Why the fuck would I fold now? Right? I'm built for it. It's in me. It's in me. So wanted to give you guys an update, man. It's a very fucked up situation, man, for me. For her, congratulations. I know that she always wanted she's having a boy. I know she always wanted to be a boy mom. So I know she's ecstatic. But you know, I'm fucked up right now, fellas, but I'm making this video to tell you two things I want you to take away from this video, fellas. One, I want you to understand there is no success without suffering. I done suffered the most this year and had the most success in my fucking life. One. Two, I want to be the living proof that you as a man, your adversity builds you. You're only as tough as your war scars, right? Me going through all this shit is only making me stronger. I'm about to double down on what's working and get in a fucking mode I ain't never been in my fucking life, right? I swear to God, I'm never letting up. I swear to God, I'm about to put my fucking head down till I get to 100K a month. Like my life fucking depended on it. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. Watch. Y'all know me. Y'all know when I made this raw video reaction when I lost my job and I went through the breakup. Y'all, I said the same shit. I said, watch what I'm about to do. And did it. Popped off. I'm not here to speak numbers of my business. Right? But I'm making damn near triple what I was making with my 9-to-5 in a fucking month. Right? Y'all saw what the fuck I did when I spent my last. Why the fuck would it be different now? It's not. It's not. And this might be a fucked up thing to say. I love this shit, man. I'm fucked up right now. But fellas, I know how I get when shit is fresh. Right? I'm always going to be locked in and at that fourth level of action. But it's just different when it's fresh, bro. It's different when it's fresh. And I'm going to get the last laugh. I always do. Because the work works. The work works. Right? So this isn't one of those videos. I don't want y'all to be checking up on me, brother. Even though I'm not all right, I'm gonna be all right, brother. I am. I'm him. But from today forward, when I post, matter of fact, this will be the clip I use. You're in the Lamborghini Urus right now. You called it out. It's August 11th, 2025. You have a Lamborghini Urus right now. She shitted on you and put you in that mode. This will be the clip I use. That'll be the clip I use, fellas. But I'm telling you, it's at the point, fellas, I really don't have too much more to say, man. I don't. I'm fucked up about it. It is what it is. Time to turn the pain into fucking power and do what the fuck I always do when some adversity hit. Right? Y'all gonna see. That's the video of the day. I love y'all. Peace.